Hello, friends. Welcome to Reading Today. It's me, Miss Smith, and I'm happy to see you. Today, we are going to do what we call a pause point lesson, and that just means we're going to take a short pause. And instead of going on to our next book today, we are going to slow down a little bit and take a look at some words. Today, we're going to look at new words that we have learned from a text. Remember, a text is a book or something that you read. So we're going to learn new words from the text that we've already read, and we're going to get a little preview into some new words you're going to learn as you read your new text tomorrow. So you will see here on the first slide that I have put your materials. Your materials you will need are your Wit and Wisdom notebook. You will need a pen or pencil. You will also need your workbook. Remember, if you do not have your workbook, you will still be able to do the work on a piece of paper. So don't worry. Your 4 stories, you will see 4 books that we have read so far. Well, actually, we've only read 3. But tomorrow, we're going to start this 4th one in Module 2. And so we've already read The Hare and the Tortoise. Remember that fable? It was a good one. We read 7 Blind Mice, and we just finished up Me, Jane. Tomorrow, you're going to start a new book called Seahorse, the Shyest Fish in the Sea. So today, our learning goal is to look at these 4 texts, and today we are going to use new words that we learn from these texts. We're going to start by looking at one word from Me, Jane. Our new word from Me, Jane. I'm going to move myself over so that you can see. I'm going to make myself a little smaller. There we go. Our new word from Me, Jane is cherish. Can you say that word with me? Cherish. In Me, Jane, do you remember that Jane cherished Jubilee? Do you remember her chimpanzee, Jubilee? She cherished him. That means she loved him a lot. I want you to think of something in your mind right now that you cherish. What is something that you love a lot? Did you think of something? I know I cherish my family and my dog. So you can cherish people. You might also cherish things, like I cherish my house that I live in, or I might cherish a book that I really like to read. So cherish means to love something a lot. Well, today, as we look at this new word cherish from Me, Jane, we're going to put some words into a shades of meaning chart. Do you remember when we did this with the word observe? Yeah, we learned about the word observe, and we talked about words that were close to the meaning of observe and far away from the meaning. Because we know that there are lots of words that are similar. Maybe they are close to the word that we're talking about, but sometimes we have words that are farther away from the meaning. And so we are going to put these words into our shades of meaning chart today. You will see 6 different ideas that I came up with that some of them mean close to the word cherish, to love something a lot. But some of them, they're similar, but their meaning is farther away. So let's talk about a word that would be far away from the word cherish. My words are love, treasure. Do you remember the word treasure? We learned about this word when we read That Book Woman. Do you remember how at the end of the story that Cal treasured his books? That book woman had always treasured books. They were very important to her, and she took good care of them because she treasured them. And in the beginning, Cal did not treasure books. He did not think they were important. But at the end of the story, he did treasure the books that he got. We have the word honor. The word honor means to respect someone a lot, or respect something a lot. It means you have a good feeling for them, you love them, and so you treat them with respect. Kind of like your parents. Do you honor your mom and dad? You respect them. You do what they ask you to do because you love them. You have the word like. Adore. If you adore something, you really love it. And the word care. If you care for someone, then that means you want to take care of them, you want to love them, they mean something to you. Or maybe an object means something to you, so you want to take care of it. So you see 6 words here, and we're going to see if we can put these in order of their shades of meaning. Remember, if you put a word up here in this light gray box, it's very close to the word cherish. It means its meaning is close to the word cherish. But the farther you get away, it means it's kind of far away from the word cherish. It's not quite cherish. So let's start by looking at words that are farther away. So I'm going to go down here to this box towards the bottom, and I'm going to think of a word that is far away, farther away from the word cherish. Close, but not quite. And I'm thinking that the word like would go farther away, because you could like something. I'm going to make that bigger. But maybe you don't love it. You just like it. So you still like that something, but you don't love it a lot. So that word would be far away from the word cherish. I want you to be able to see it, so I'm going to make it yellow. Okay, so we have a word that is far away, but what about a word that is very close to the meaning of the word cherish? Do you see one? I think adore could be a word that means very similar, very close to cherish. Adore. Because the word adore, if you adore something, you don't just love it, you really love it. Adore. Okay. So now that we have a word that is close to cherish and a word that is farther away from cherish, I want you to work with the other words. I want you to talk with your learning partner and decide which words are close to cherish and which words are farther away. And you're going to write them on handout 12A. That is the handout that you're using from your workbook today. If you do not have this, it is okay. You can use your journal to write your words. Just put cherish at the top, and then you can use my ideas if you would like, or if you have other ideas and you want to put the words in a different order, that's okay. Really, there's not a right or wrong answer if you can prove your thinking to your learning partner. So I want you to have some good conversation and explain why did you put the word where you put it? Why did you put it close to the word cherish, maybe in the middle, or far away from the word cherish? I told you my ideas. Now I want you to finish. Make sure you put all 6 of our words on the chart today. And then you're going to insert the image of your chart or the words from your journal on this slide. Can't wait to see what you come up with.